There. That seems better. All you guys are gonna see is the top of his head. Let's go like this. Okay. There. Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm so glad that you have joined us. I'm Savannah, and this is my channel. I upload videos, I do vlogs, I do mommy stuff. I just recently had this little guy 7 weeks ago now. Can hardly believe it. So a lot of my videos are going to be about him, and my daughter Harper has a natural feel for the camera, so she gets to be videotaped quite a bit. But we also can't forget about Hudson, my middle child. I can't believe it! I'm a mom of 3! I can't believe it! 1 year ago, I started my YouTube channel right about this time. I was on a journey to lose some weight. I was quickly approaching 200 pounds, and I was scared. I was at my heaviest I'd ever been and was like, I really need to get my butt in gear. I was addicted to sugar and was like, what am I gonna do? My sister-in-law, Madeline, and I'll link her channel down below, was already a part of the YouTube community and was like, Savannah, you need to start a YouTube channel. And one day I just sat down with my phone and started Naptime Snacktime, which is what we're doing today. I haven't done a Naptime Snacktime in a long time, but Naptime is like my arch nemesis. I really struggle with Naptime with my kids, and today they're actually sleeping. I just can't even believe it. Well, except for this guy. He woke up because he pooped, and I was like, well, just join the video. Yeah, just join the video. You guys like seeing them anyways, right? So, yeah, just giving me all the smiles. I don't remember where I was at, but I thought I'd start doing Naptime Snack Times again. I'm no longer pregnant. I need to lose this weight and give you guys a little update on how we're doing. I had my 6 weeks postpartum doctor appointment on Monday, and just thought I'd update you guys with how it's going and all that kind of stuff, how healing's been, you know, the huge. My snack for today, since it's Naptime Snack Time, yes, Naptime Snack Time, is some granola with, it has little chocolate pieces in it and dried strawberries in it, and I also put some almonds and some cashews in here, and let me tell you, it is good. I dropped it. I'm seriously a mess. Oh, if you're new here, or even if you're not new here, I'm a mess all the time. With this pregnancy, I started out at about 175 weight-wise. We're going to start with weight. I had lost a good amount of weight with your guys' help. I was doing a lot of running and eating really good and lost a good amount of weight. Wasn't where I wanted to be, but I felt really comfortable with my body. And then I got pregnant, and I was like, okay, I gotta continue to eat healthy, but when I'm also pregnant, I'm like, I just gotta eat. And I really love food. I really love sweets. So I didn't really keep too much of an eye on what I was eating. But I think when I went in, I weighed 125, or 125. By the end of this pregnancy, I weighed 225, I think. That's really scary to me. That means I get, did I really gain that much? 75, that's 20, 30. So I gained about 40 pounds this time around. That just seems so crazy. Like, I lost 20 pounds, then I gained 40 pounds. all within a year. Holy moly. It's crazy how your life changes like so fast. I weighed at the doctor's office, I was at 195. So I'm literally back to where I started 1 year from now. But I've got a kid. I got a whole kid out of it. Yeah, I got a whole kid out of it. So that means I've lost about 30 pounds already. So that's pretty cool. I would like to be back down to 160. 160 is my goal weight. I weighed that by the end of my freshman year of college. And I would die to have that body again. Ideally, I would be down to 140. But that's a big dream, you guys. And I do not think I'll get there in a year. But someday. Just got to be comfortable with where I am now. Wear clothes that I like, you know, feel comfortable in. And you're not going to change if you don't do something about it. So I'm doing something about it. I got the all clear at my doctor appointment. So I started walking with my mom again. And we did 2 miles Monday night. Nothing Tuesday night because I had company come over. And then last night we did 2 miles. But I also told Tim I would like to start doing exercise videos before we start watching TV in bed, because that's like our bonding time. After all the kids go to bed, the house is picked up, we lay in bed and we watch TV together, and we end up watching like an hour and a half, 2 hours worth, when really we could do a half-hour workout video and then lay down and watch like a TV show and then go to bed. During the day, I know that there's lots of people that can get it put in through the day and do their workouts during the day. Like, they wake up early and get it done before their kids wake up. I've never been able to do that. I love waking up early, but the earlier I wake up, the earlier my kids wake up. They like sense that someone is awake, and if I wake up 10 minutes before, like earlier, they'll wake up 10 minutes earlier. So like, they just sense that someone's awake and they're like, what are we missing out on? We need to be there. We need to be awake. It's time to be up. So I don't tend to get much done in the mornings. And then I have daycare kids throughout the day, and it just doesn't really work out for me to do an exercise video with them there. There's just so many other things going on, and then nap time is literally always a crapshoot. You never know what is going to go on. I never know what I'm going to be able to get done. Who's going to be awake? Who's going to need me? Like, most days I'll get everybody asleep, and then by the time the last person falls asleep, the other person is already done with their nap, so they're awake and I have to entertain them, and it's just like, that's my life. That's the mom life. That's the mom life. So I still don't get and work out it. And when I work out, I sweat really bad, so I have to shower afterwards anyways. And you kind of need everybody to be sleeping or occupied with another adult to take a shower, or the TV, I guess. Let's see, healing wise. So if you watched my birth vlog, you know that I did not have an epidural this time around. If you haven't watched my birth vlog, go check it out. I'll have it linked down below or in one of the iCards or something, because it was quite the experience. And I really think that had a huge impact on healing time and how I've been feeling not having the epidural this time around. And I'm not saying like my healing was bad. I've actually had pretty good pregnancies and healing. I feel like they're pretty average, if that makes sense. But this time around, like, I just felt so good. Like, I'm almost still living on that new baby high. And it's just been going so good. Like, my downstairs healed up so nice. I had no tearing. Wasn't super swollen for super long. Like, bleeding didn't last very long. and it's just been going so good. Mentally, I'm still like feeling really good. Like I feel like my moody pregnancy hormones are gone, but I mean I'm still moody. I get crabby really easy, and like I'm super protective of my kids, and I just do my best to give them everything that they need and all the attention that they need, and it's really easy to fall into like I just don't feel like I'm doing this right, I'm not enough, I am doing this wrong, they don't love me, I don't have any friends, I'm fat, I am ugly. Like, it's just so easy to fall into like all of those lies, but I try really hard not to, because I have happy kids, they are healthy, and I'm so lucky. I've had 3 kids in 4 years, so yeah, of course I'm gonna have a little extra weight on me, plus I really love sugar. So it's just, I just have to talk myself out of it, and I usually do a pretty good job of doing that. I had a pretty rough weekend a couple weekends ago. I was just really feeling down about myself. I wanted to see some friends, and it just wasn't working out, and I was just really bumming about that, but got out of it, shed some tears, and it was fine. The other 2 kiddos, so Harper and Hudson, my 3-year-old and my soon-to-be 2-year-old, he's gonna be 2 on Sunday, and I just can't even believe it. Cannot believe it. He's still my baby boy. They have adjusted very well to having another baby around. Harper is my super helper. She will grab me things whenever I need her to. She's just so good, and she's been a very good listener lately. And I'm just so proud of the 3-year-old that she's become. She's starting school soon. She's going to be doing like a preschool thing, and I think I'm going to cry. I mean, I'm so happy that she's going to be doing it, but I'm probably going to cry when she goes. I'm going to miss her. I just want her to be with me and need me all day, every day for the rest of her life. I mean, that's why I became a mom, right? And Hudson, he's actually been a little bit more needy the past couple of weeks. He has been doing really good with Hayden. He loves him, wants to hold him, give him kisses, just like Harper does, and he'll help whenever I ask him to grab something. He's a pretty good helper too. But he's been a little bit more whiny and a little bit more needy, which I kind of figured he would, so I think he just needs some mommy time. I do try to incorporate like some snuggles throughout the day for each of the kids, so that they just know that they're loved and that mommy's still here for them and she still loves them. And it's been going really well, and we've been trying to do fun things and go to the park, go to Grandma and Grandpa's house, you know, just make sure that they're getting all the love and attention that they could ever want or need. What else? Tim and I have been doing good. Can you not kick me in the throat? I don't really like that. Yeah. Okay. 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 Tim and I have been doing good. We, like I said, we've been watching TV every night together, and he comes home for lunch most days, so we do get to spend quite a bit of time together. He does his thing. We're pretty understanding of each other. If I ever need some time to myself, I tell him, and then he's like, okay, I'll watch the kids. Like, there was one day I had a pretty rough day at home here, and I was like, okay, when you get home, I'm locking myself in the bathroom. You guys are gonna have to fend for yourselves. I'll come out when I'm ready. And that's what we did, and it worked out great. I took a bath. I used a lavender bath bomb, had some water, had a nice pizza all to myself, a nice snack. I painted my nails, tweezed my eyebrows. I did like a whole bunch of self-care stuff, and I just felt so much better after that, and I was like a whole new mom. So that's really great. Tim, he does a really awesome job of understanding when I need a break and helping me out when I do, and I understand when he needs a break, and I make sure that he gets plenty of breaks to like unwind from work and all that kind of stuff. He's a pretty good help. He helps with the older kids as much as I need him to, because right now this one's pretty attached to the boob. Oh, speaking of boobs, breastfeeding has been going very, very well. I may or may not have forgotten to get a breast pump before I had him. So the first week was rough because I was so engorged when my milk came in. It was like, I think I said this about Hudson too. When my milk came in, it was like my body remembered feeding a 9-month-old baby and just went right back to just like full boobs. And I was just like, ugh, I felt like I had bowling balls attached to my chest. I got my pump ordered after my milk came in, and then I also ordered like a hand pump thing on Amazon that came before my breast pump, and let me tell you, once I got that, it was so much better. I was able to alleviate some of that stress and start building up a little stockpile for the times when I'm not with Hayden. Right. But it's been going really good. I honestly haven't had like no sore nipples, no like they aren't cracked or bleeding. They've like, honestly, it's like my body just like remembered how to feed a baby and just went right back into it, because I know that I was sore with Hudson, but I haven't been sore at all this time around, and it's just been going really good. I did notice that Hayden seemed to have a sensitivity, like he was really whiny at night, and he seemed to be having a tough time pooping. So I just started Googling like what can irritate a baby's tummy, and I just started cutting those foods from my diet, and it seems that dairy products and eggs have been the culprit. So I've cut those from my diet until further notice, and also certain vegetables, green beans, cucumbers. I'm going to assume broccoli and cauliflower. I haven't eaten that yet. So basically I'm just avoiding all of those foods that can irritate a baby's tummy from here on out. So that means no pizza, no cheese, and I'm like seriously sad about it because I literally love cheese so much and I always want to eat it. But oh well, I'll be fine. It'll be okay. My face has kind of been breaking out a little bit, but I just figured with my hormones changing, that's pretty normal. And that's really it. Please comment down below if you have any questions for me. I love answering and replying to comments. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!